Hey honey, you doing okay in here? You can't sleep, can you? Oh honey, I know. It's okay. I know you've struggled to sleep since, well, do you want to talk about it? You sure? Anything I can do to help? You want me to just talk to you? I can do that. Scoot over. Let me get into bed and we can cuddle. It's much better. Come here, honey. It's nice and warm in here. Nice and toasty. You're okay. Honey, you're okay. I'm here. I've got you. And I'm never letting go, okay? Nope. Never, ever, ever letting you go. Are you nice and comfy? Yeah? Good. Let's see if we can get you some sleep, I adore you, you know. I care for you so much. And for such a long time, I was afraid to admit how much. I don't know. Afraid, maybe. I wasn't sure what I was feeling, or if what you felt was real. I was afraid to step into something again, afraid to give that part of myself to someone again. I wasn't sure if I could do it again. Seeing that look in your eye, seeing that glint, that innocent, the honesty in your face. I knew you could never hurt me. Not on purpose. You looked at me like I was the only person in the room. You looked at me like I was the only thing in the world that mattered. And I could see you fighting it too. Trying to hold back whatever this was. Trying to hide it. I mean, you never did a good job of it. I could tell you just wanted to know me. You tried to keep yourself at a distance, but I guess we couldn't. And now, I think it was worth it. To be here now, to be holding you and to feel so warm and feels like home. And I think deep down, I always knew I would have waited for you. A month, a year, 10 years, a lifetime. Because the way you look at me, it's the way my grandpa would look at my granny. And in a way, I always thought that would have been impossible to find. To find something so honest, so selfless. You had so much to gain, and yet you just wanted me. We did that. I made it. I made that with you. I guess you made me feel vulnerable. I mean, you still do, but I'm not afraid of that anymore. I know I can be vulnerable around you now. I wish I had found you sooner, that I had realized sooner. That is something I always admired about you. You were always so sure of yourself, and yet somehow so insecure about it too. I suppose neither of us really made any sense. It's weird how things change, I remember seeing you in my dreams. Just as I would drift off to sleep, there you'd be. This beautiful face I just couldn't seem to get rid of. This divine human being that for some reason I couldn't get out of my head, even when I tried. You know why. You don't? Maybe you don't need to, Maybe that could be my secret. But come on now, darling, it's bedtime. Well, it's been bedtime for a few hours now. What if I try and sleep too, I know you like to spoon when we nap. What if I read some poems? I know you love poetry. Yeah, okay. He would not stay for me, and who can wonder? He would not stay for me to stand and gaze. I shook his hand and tore my heart in sunder, and went with half my life about my ways. That is Housman. It's about waiting for someone you care about, wondering if their life would have been different if things had gone right, a bit like us. But in the poem they parted, and yet here we are. And I am so happy. I can see your eyes fluttering. Should I read another one? Yeah? Okay. Because I liked you better than suits a man to say. It irked you, and I promised to throw the thought away, to put the word between us. We parted, stiff and dry. Goodbye, said you. Forget me. I will no fear, said I. If here, where clover whitens, the dead man's knoll, you pass, and no tall flower to meet you starts in the trefoiled grass. Halt by the headstone naming, the heart no longer stirred, and say the lad that loved you was one that kept his word. I can hear you snoring. This right here is perfect. This is right, us here. I'm so glad I ran into you in that coffee shop.